All right, here is instructions on how to connect and set up the hitching system and how to park the camper on the chocks that come with the camper. First up, the hitch is in this compartment along with the sway bars. Sway bars, hitch. Okay, so after getting the hitch in your hitch connection on the truck, with your keys, there'll be 2 black keys and then another silver key here. One of them operates this. It's just a twist, hold, throw the pin in here. Once you get it lined up, you got to hold the opposite side and then turn the key, and that will lock everything in there. Okay. Now, once you get lined up, you're going to lock the hitch on there just to get it enough. Get that nice and locked on there. There is a pin here. Just slide that pin, get it around that right there. Okay. Once you get this, you're going to now raise the tongue of the camper and the hitch together so you can take the weight off of the sway bars. It's a whole lot easier to put these sway bars in if the weight is lifted up. To get these sway bars in, it's real simple. Obviously, this end goes on the hitch. This end goes just right here on the tongue of the trailer. To get these in, they go over the top, and you have to push down from here, lift up from here. Lift up, push down. Okay? You may have to go left or right with that to do that. And then you want to make sure that this wire is not between there. There's this wire on the outside. Okay, now if this doesn't line up, like right now, you have to just turn this just a little bit and it'll line right up. Okay, pin, slide the pin in there. Do the same for the opposite side. Once you have the other side on, then it's just the simple of just lowering the whole thing, putting the weight back onto the truck. These bars give the support. It takes the weight from the front end of the trailer and distributes it with the truck. So it makes it a whole lot easier weight-wise, as well as sway control left or right. Okay, so the very first thing that I do as soon as I get to camp, once I've got it parked and I know that my slide has enough space to come out, the very first thing that I do at that point is chalk. You definitely don't want to take the camper off of your hitch and it not be chalked. These are, we like these chalks. Basically serves kind of this method right here. But they also serve, this is how you level out your camper. So if you're in a spot that one side needs to be higher than the other, you shove the side that needs to go up higher, you need to shove this up underneath the tire first, back up a little bit, then go to the other side and then set that underneath so that this side raises up higher than the other side. But what all you do is simply shove it up under there. You'll back up over this, and then once you've got it to the level left or right how you want it, this will be inserted into the front of the tire, and I'll show you how to do that now. The next thing that you're going to want to do after you chalk the tires is give yourself some power. It's a whole lot easier to get the slide out and the awning out, everything going if you connect to power. So this is a 30 amp cord. Go ahead and plug this in, and then for me, I just go ahead and turn the AC or the heat on, whatever the kids and the wife need. So it's better safe than sorry for that one. This is just insert it, twist it, and then turn to lock this on. And then plug it in, and you're set. So now you're just gonna do everything opposite. You have to take the weight off of the tongue of the camper and the hitch. So we have to lower the jack to lift everything up to take the weight off of these sway bars. Once you have the weight off of this, you can go ahead, unplug, twist that. You can go ahead and see that there is give in this, so it's a whole lot easier to get this out. Take the pin out, slide it. To get this off, you take it all the way back to your bumper. Okay, once you take it all the way back to the bumper, should just be able to lift straight up out of it. And do the same for the opposite side. Once you have the sway bars off, go ahead and lower the jack back down so you're putting weight back onto the hitch. And now it's safe to take this pin out, do the unlock the ball, and then raise back up. And that's whenever you're happy that you got it chalked. And that's how you get all of this disconnected. There is a level in here, so you'll pull off. You can put the level here or inside the camper to make sure you're level front to back. Again, you want to make sure beforehand with the chalks that you are level left to right. So if you're too high on one side, you need to take that chalk and shove it under the tire that needs to be raised up. You need to shove that chalk under there first on that one side, back up a little bit over it. Then you can put the other chalk in there so that at least you got both chalks in there, left and right. So you have two main keys to Carol here. You have this little silver one, which goes to all of these outdoor storage units. So turn this, and these are magnetic, so they will connect just right up there. And here's all of your rug, a couple chairs. There's your level, and here is your crank. If you don't want to do the manual version, it just takes a 3/4 inch socket and you can do a drill. These are for your stabilizers. Your stabilizers are not levelers. These are just to stabilize the camper when you're walking around, the camper's not moving. Please don't use this as trying to lift the camper up on one side. You just want to get it nice and tight. These are little blocks in here to, if there's an area that's really low to the ground and you want to bring that up, always put these like 2 or 3. There's 10 of them total, so you can do 2 on 2 stabilizers and 3 on the other stabilizers, or if they're close to the ground, you don't have to worry about it. But the least you have to extend these, the more stable it's going to be when you're walking around and everything.